the opposite. So when you're more in a scarcity mindset, you say, no, I just keep everything to myself. I don't want to share it with you because you might steal it or whatever. All these thoughts, all that energy actually do the opposite, right? If you do the good thing, the energy creates opportunity for yourself. But if you do the thing that comes from a scarcity mind, that fear, the energy that fear holds, and the energy that scarcity mindset thought, and thereby action or inaction does, create something that will block the beautiful opportunities to come your way. Have an abundant mindset or you won't get far, you won't go far. Hello everybody and welcome on another episode of Tjibaria's Daily Show. I am quickly going to do my checks and make sure that everything is working properly. But as usual, I'm excited for today's conversation, today's topic. And do let me know where you guys are tuning in from. Comment below, let me know where you're tuning in from. Say something nice. You have a nice day today, this beautiful Sunday. And also, if you are watching the replay, comment below replay. So I'm just quickly doing my checks, making sure everything is working properly. Just quickly see if that is okay. Yes, that is all working properly. And then one more in this side as well. By the way, I've had a very intense day, an intense and beautiful day, by the way. So this morning, early morning, I've been training our amazing group of marketers during one of the 5-day programs that I'm currently running. And then after that, we finished around 8:20 approximately, and then went home. Had some food with the team, and then went home. And then I had a training with our amazing Launch Your Business students in preparation for the Launch Your Business that's going to start on Wednesday. So just finished that training and I'm now live here with you guys. And after that, I still have a few more things to do and a few preparations to run for tomorrow, final day of the marketing training. So I'm super excited for that. But yeah, yesterday someone was saying to me like, wow, how do you have the energy for that? But actually, I must say, and today we were talking about it as well with our participants of the marketing training, that once you are doing what you really love, what you really enjoy so much, it doesn't really feel like working. It feels like more like, really enjoying yourself and doing something, having fun and being able to change lives and make money at the same time. So it's actually, for me personally, like I'm doing what I love and I get to make a change in people's lives and making money at it as well. So super, super happy with that. Now let me just quickly check. Hello, Julie from California. Hello, Char. Hello, Jessica. Happy Sunday. What a beautiful day and beautiful life. Oh, that's absolutely a wonderful thing to read. You have a beautiful life. Absolutely. Did I miss it? I looked for an alert for it. Oh, so the Launch Your Business training that we did in the group was specifically for the October group, but you can go into our private group and you can see in there, the training is there for everybody to see. Hello, we've got Kaylee, Paul. Hey Paul, how you doing? Rockstar. Paul is one of the amazing people who is currently on the training that I'm running. How are you doing? Did you do your homework? And let's see who else we've got on. I cannot see the name of the other people. So just anyways, welcome everybody. Hello, Laura. Really cool. Hey, Laura, another amazing superstar who's there with the training as well. So I'm just saying hi as well. By the way, Paul, Laura, what I'm doing right now is I'm live and I'm also doing 2 watch parties at the same time. So just for your information, we were covering watch parties today. So yeah, today's topic, I really want to start talking about this topic today. Have an abundant mindset or you won't go far, because this is really, really crucial for you to get success, right? And I want you guys to actually really affirm this by commenting it below. So comment below, I need to have an abundant mindset. This is very, very important. And the reason why I want to talk about this is because most people don't always realize that whenever other people win, you don't lose. A lot of the time, because the opposite of an abundant mindset is a scarcity mindset. You think like, oh, there's only so much to divide, and we have to fight, and we to do the elbow work, and like we have to get all of that, and then when someone else is getting it, I'm envious of that person, I'm jealous of that person. And so those type of thoughts will actually self-sabotage, and those type of thoughts will actually allow you to not go as far as you are perhaps capable of. And so that's why I really want to, have a session with you guys to also ask you guys, what do you guys think about this? But especially from my experience and what I've learned from my upbringing and learned from my mentors and learned by, working with so many amazing people, a billionaire and millionaires as well, as to, how do you get success? And abundant mindset is really, truly important. And so let me just see, homework done, thanks. I need to have an abundant mindset. Yes, doing homework, nice. Yes, definitely. So basically, let me just give you a simple example, right? So it could be that you are working on a project, or you are having an idea for launching something, and basically you feel like, oh, I'm needing to keep this idea all to myself. I can't share it with anybody because else someone else is going to run away from it. So if you just think about just that thought, right? That thought is very fear-based. So if I say, I have an idea for a business, but I can't say it to anybody, otherwise someone's going to run away with it, I'm letting fear take over my decision making. Because what do I think? Like, this is a basic instinct, right? From our history as people, having to protect ourselves, having to from when we were in a different state or a different phase of our evolution, where we had to really make sure to protect ourselves and keep ourselves safe. Then obviously that has been gone through all the way into our DNA and into our instinct. And so we tend to want to make sure that we keep ourselves safe and keep our loved ones safe. But just looking at that thought at itself, we're thinking we can't share our idea with other people because else someone might run away with it. So whenever you're thinking towards yourself, hello, Master Scan, how are you doing, Uncle? Really amazing to have you here. Mwah! And a big hug as well for Auntie and for the dog as well. So really nice to have you here. So basically, a lot of people are tuning in all of a sudden. So hello, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hello, Macy. You are amazing. Hello, Joan. Hello, Linda. Amazing. Linda is joining as well. So yeah, if you just think about that thought, there's thinking about like, what is the worst that can happen? But instead, try to make yourself accustomed, or try to make it a habit to instead think, what is the best that can happen? Comment that below, right? What is the best that can happen? Don't always come from that scarcity mindset where you think, oh, something bad is going to happen. Think about what's the good stuff that can happen, right? Don't operate from fear, or at least don't be paralyzed in a way that you always think about the fearful stuff, because it won't do you any good on the long run, right? So that's one idea. And one of the things that I actually thought was really cool, hello, we've got a whole bunch of smilers tuning in. Hello, Danielle. Hello, Samina. Really nice to have you guys here. Is that you, whenever actually, just about this topic, or this example in specifically, right? So if you have an idea about a business, a project, or something that you want to go, it's actually really good to speak to a lot of people, because that way you get feedback. That way you can adapt it so that it's more set up for success. If you just keep it to yourself and you're the only one thinking about it, you actually have no feedback whatsoever where the market would be interested in it. You may think it's an amazing idea. You may think that this is a wonderful business model and everybody needs this right now, or everybody wants this right now. But it's not about you. This is very important to realize. You will always want to test the market. You will always want to get feedback from other people. And so if you have an idea and you actually discuss this with other people, it is very beneficial to you, because then you get that feedback. Then you can listen, what do other people think? And maybe from that feedback, you can adapt it so that you're actually delivering or launching something that is way better, because you alone, you can only think of so many things. But if you get the feedback from other people, you can have a much better idea, much more sharpened idea, much more, way better for you to be able to put it out there. Does this make sense? If it makes sense, then send me some love. Send me some love hearts. All right, cool. So that's one thing, like one example. But then another thing, and this is what I often see as well, and it's actually, it's a pity, because oftentimes we think like, okay, we maybe know some things, right? We have some ideas, we have some experiences, and we've got some expertise in certain areas. And sometimes, and this is what I see sometimes, is that whenever we have gained those things, we see, let's say, another person, and another person is doing something similar than us, and we see them actually going and doing something, let's say, wrong, something that's maybe not the best way to do a particular thing. Let's say you're seeing people and they are about to launch something, but you've already learned that when it comes to launching, you should do X, Y, Z. And then you see a person and you know this person because, it's like an acquaintance or someone you meet at a networking meeting or whatever. And this person is doing something the wrong way. And you could actually go in and say, hey, actually, have you ever thought about doing it this way? Because me and my team, we often do it this, and this way, and we get way better results at this. So maybe you want to try this out. A lot of the time, people don't even do something like that because they feel like, hey, this is my company secret. I shouldn't share it with you because, maybe you take it, you go out there, you get better results than me, or you are taking away my results. But that's complete nonsense. Because when another person wins, you don't lose, right? This is what the whole abundance mindset is about. You have to understand that there's enough for all of us. There's enough for everybody out there. And the moment where you share something that can benefit another person, it's actually a really beautiful and good deed. Because first of all, you don't know what is the best that can happen. Right? The worst that can happen, which we are naturally as humans programmed to start thinking about because of the nature of our evolution, is the worst thing that can happen is that they take something away, they get a bunch of results, they steal all our clients, and then we end up, not having as much as we could have had if we just shut our mouth, right? That's one thing. The worst that can happen, kind of. But what's the best that can happen? The best that can happen is that that person is getting amazing results and they're ultimately grateful to us and they say, thank you so much. That's an amazing thing to happen. What's another thing to happen? This person ends up being so grateful that they put you in connection with another person that can help us in our business. Maybe a new business partner, maybe an investor, right? Their gratitude will help us in another way. That's another thing. Right? Or it could be that they were actually maybe the head of a company and they were, their team was operating in a certain way and they feel like, hey, you are actually doing this so well, maybe you want to come in and train my team. That's another thing that can happen. So you often don't even know what is the best that can happen. And now I'm not saying that you should give a person advice because you are wanting and expecting something cool to happen from it. No. The abundant mindset is more about how you do things unconditionally, how you just give for the sake of giving. You're giving because it's a good deed. You're giving because I know something and you can be benefited from it. So I'll share it with you, right? And then from that, even if this person doesn't do anything with it, even if they're not per se grateful for it, they just take it and they benefit themselves. The energy that you put out there to go and help another person, ultimately, in a spiritual sense, in a law of attraction sense, that creates so much more space for you to receive good things as well. And I'm not just saying you do good things because then you receive good things. Again, you actually just want it to become one with you, to do good things just for the sake of doing good things, for the sake of helping, for the sake of giving. But ultimately, energetically, it creates so much more opportunity for you and good things will come your way. Right? It's just the way how it works. And so that is really the thing that I wanted to share with you guys, because when not doing it, the opposite, so when you're more in a scarcity mindset, you say, no, I just keep everything to myself. I don't want to share it with you because you might steal it or whatever. All these thoughts, all that energy, actually do the opposite, right? If you do the good thing, the energy creates opportunity for yourself. But if you do the thing that comes from a scarcity mind, that fear, the energy that fear holds, and the energy that scarcity mindset thought, and thereby action or inaction does, create something that will block the beautiful opportunities to come your way. It will not allow something nice or something cool that can help me further to come my way. So having an abundant mindset and helping and giving for the sake of giving, how that creates space for good things to come, the scarcity mindset actually closes that space. And therefore, I will self-sabotage by just thinking from a scarcity mindset. And I know a lot of people who are watching my videos, who are always on the different channels, and I really want to thank you for doing that. It's really amazing. I know you guys want to create these things for yourselves. I know you guys want to, set up your businesses, launch your businesses, scale your businesses, create a freedom lifestyle, create a social media lifestyle. And I just want to share this with you because at some moment, you will come to a point where you have the opportunity to share. You have the opportunity to think from an abundance mindset. Choose to operate from that abundance mindset rather than a scarcity mindset, right? It will literally allow so many doors to open for you. And you don't do it for the sake of opening doors. Just do it for the sake of helping another person, the sake of kindness, the sake of, adding value to the greater good, right? But it will ultimately help you get so much further. And the opposite will sabotage you towards your goal, and therefore you won't get as far, right? So that's what I wanted to share with you guys tonight. Let me know your thoughts. Comment below what you're thinking. Also, if you thought this video was useful, feel very free to share some love, to hit the love button. Also, if you think that anybody can benefit from this video, feel very free to share the video or to tag someone below. But most importantly, make sure to implement this in your life, in your business, in your career, because I know for a fact that it will help you and will get you, beautiful opportunities, and it will just make you so much more happy as well. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you again tomorrow on another episode of Tjibaria's Daily Show. Bye.